about identity at the moment, and I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm taking you down a certain path with it because I think it's really, really important in life. I tend to find it's one of the most important things, if anything. Like, an awakening is really important, purpose is really important, but identity is where it's going to sit. Where are you going to go with it? And I always find that a lot of issues stem from identity issues. I've got mental health issues up there. There's a lot of people that are unaware of identity and the links between identity and consciousness, and all of these separate concepts that really affect our identity. So if we have people that are unaware of the relationship of identity, well, that can be a really big issue for us. And I always say, what we focus on, we give meaning to. So if we're giving meaning to certain identities in life and things aren't really working out well for us, that's the reasons why mental health can be quite a bit of an issue for us. So it's just really important, the link between identity and mental health. And I just absolutely love talking about it because identity shapes who we are. And so if we're unaware of that, our identity changes all the time. You'll learn to be very you're more like water. You're with the flow. You're not actually quite resistant. I tend to find that, and I've talked about this before in phase 1, is resistance. As soon as you're resistance, you're going to struggle with this type of work. So you just got to keep going. You just got to keep working. Just got to keep moving forward. And no matter what life throws at you, it's, as per Stephen Hawking, is your adaptability to change and your adaptability to change what you're focusing on. And that's not easy, especially if you're growing up with these people who are unaware of the effects of identity and what it actually means. So it's really, really important to have these conversations with identity and mental health, and have these conversations of identity, because that's really, really important. So I really love talking about identity because there's so many different ways of looking at it, so many different perspectives, and the reasons why people get caught up in this. And I absolutely love talking about it. So if you're hanging around people that are unable to accept your identity changing in life, well, I tend to find that's not the person that you want to be hanging around with, especially as you move into your own, balance of karma. And that's really, really important. So just really learn that identity has its link to mental health, and from depression to anxiety to a lot of different labels that they give on people. So just really remember that. It's learning how to actually integrate all of this information and learning how to move through those many different four facets of life. So just really remember that. And if you've got someone who's unaware telling you that there's something wrong with you, well, I'd be very careful. I'd be very careful about who you run to in life. And that's what I would say to you. Be very careful, because they can choose your life for you. So just really be careful. Your identity is infiltrated by a lot of external stimuli, which is what we've been talking about before. So it's really, really important to know all of this.